Hey, good morning. What's going on? It's Dr. Sean G. Harris here with Generational Wealth Academy, and I want to talk to you today about being a player versus an owner, or being in front of the lens versus being behind the lens. If you guys studied anything about Jay-Z, Jay-Z used to talk about how he made a decent amount of money being in front of the camera, but once he got behind the camera, that's when he really started making money. So I want to relate that to what's going on right now in the economy. You know, a lot of people are panicking because of increased gas prices, food costs, things like that, which is totally understandable. But instead of just sitting there and being the victim, learn how to be the victor. And let me explain what I mean when I say that. For an example, we talked about how Jay-Z said that he made more money when he started directing film instead of being on the other side of the lens. So it's the same thing in business. You know, you got to ask yourself, are you going to be a player or are you going to be a coach? I remember studying Magic Johnson. I really love his business talks. But Magic Johnson would talk about how he would go to the owners afterwards, after the games and stuff, and just kind of get more information. And then one day the owner just took him in and said, you know what, Magic, I'm going to really teach you the game of how the NBA works. And as you see today, Magic is one of the most dominating businessmen on the planet. He's amassed a ton of wealth just by getting the behind the camera information. So that's what I'm talking to you about here now. You know, so many people are talking about the gas prices. Well, instead of just complaining about the gas prices, how about owning the gas companies? Invest in some of these big companies. Now, by no means am I giving you stock advice or tips or anything like that. Not a stock guy, not a CPA or anything like that, but do your own due diligence and figure out how you can capitalize and take part in it. Because here's the deal. If the gas price is going to be increased, it's going to be increased. So you might as well take advantage of it. Take ownership. Take some stock if that's going to be beneficial for your financial portfolio. There's tons of companies out there. You do your own due diligence with oil companies, gas companies. I've been investing in oil companies for years now. So whether the prices are up or the prices are down, I still make money. See, when the prices are down, I buy more stock. When the gas prices are up like they are now, I make money off dividends. So either way it go, I'm a winner. But you got to be an owner and not a player to be able to participate in these type of financial advantages. So you got to ask yourself, am I going to stay on the field, or am I going to come to the sideline and put on the headsets of the financial game and learn how to be an owner? Okay, so these are some of the things you got to start focusing on as it relates to your finances and understanding how can I leverage this. Because here's the deal: never let a great crisis go to waste. I know that sounds kind of strange, but in the seedbed of every adversity, there's positive. But you got to be able to find. You got to have eyes to see, ears to hear. To be able to understand when things are an advantage, okay? So most people make a lot of wealth during adversities. When the virus pandemic just started, we built businesses through that. I wrote books, multiple books during that time. We've started companies since that time. So you got to be able to leverage those crises and be able to make it make financial sense for you and your family. So let's stop taking pictures of the pump. Okay, everybody's paying a higher gas price. What's the big deal? Figure out how to make more money. Stop scrimping and saving and being in a scarcity mentality, and figure out how to have an abundance mentality. Just figure out how to make more money, okay? So that was my tip for today. There's only 298 days left in 2022 to achieve your financial goals. So let's get moving. Time to run out. Let's go.